Hey y'all, welcome back to IS Like Tarot, and I am here to give you a full moon reading for April 23rd, tomorrow. The full moon will be in Scorpio, I believe, so let's get into it. Alright, so starting off, we have the Three of Swords with the Death card. Don't panic. It doesn't, now this could mean that somebody, may be losing a loved one soon, or just have recently dealt with that. But what this feels like to me is, with the Three of Swords, this is like temporary hurt and sorrow. With the Death card, I feel like something is coming to an end. From looking at this spread, I feel like you are in a relationship of some sort, maybe business-wise, romantically, platonically. But I feel like you have been holding yourself back because of this person. They've kind of been like a real life blockage for you one way or another. And I feel like what this is saying is, what this full moon is going to bring for you is, I feel like an opportunity for you to go ahead and say, listen, I'm going to end this now. If you're at a job that you know is like definitely taking more away from you than you're able to even try to invest in yourself in any kind of way outside of this, I feel like it's saying that that's what's coming to an end for you. And it may be, I feel like it's more bittersweet than sorrow, like sadness for whatever reason, but it's temporary. Like, you know that this is what needs to be done for you to be able to expand, to grow, to level up. So then it takes me to the Queen of Discs with the Ace of Wands on top of that, and I feel like this is saying that things are going to, you're going to feel more like empowered to call shots and to say, this is what I'm taking, or this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm going to pursue. With the Ace of Wands, I feel like this is like you have that drive. Like once the situation has ended, like you're gonna feel like that spark to say, all right, I'm going for it. Whatever it is that you decide that you want to go after in any kind of way. Okay, so finally we have the Ace of Discs with the Priestess. So I feel like this is saying, after everything is said and done, you've gone through the time of the sorrow and everything, those bittersweet feelings that would be natural to have anyway. Once that's gone and that spark has come for you, you've gotten that drive, you've gotten that thing that you needed to say, okay, I'm tapping into my Queen of Discs energy, like my boss bitch, type energy. And I feel like being there will have you in a different mind space from where you are now, and you're going to be open to what you need to be. Like, you need to be open in a way to be able to receive the things that are meant for you. And I feel like that's what the Ace of Discs would be. Once you get to that place of being like, I'm not closed off, I'm not solely focused on this one thing, I'm not distracted, I'm not being blocked in any kind of way. Now I'm open for what's supposed to come to me for me to take advantage of. Now we're going to do our first Oracle card, which is funny because as I was shuffling my cards, this card actually fell out. It's Full Moon in Pisces, and it says to forgive. As I was shuffling, it hit the floor. I was like, oh, that must be for me, because I don't read cards that fall out. That's not my thing. No shade to nobody that do. That ain't my thing, though. So I just read, the message for it in the book, and I was like, okay, cool, got it, keep it moving. Shuffled the cards anyway, and this card still came out. So the message with this card is, for you to be able to even have the rest of this to happen for you, after the hard time, you have to forgive. Like, you have to forgive the people who've hurt you. You have to forgive yourself. for whatever you're blaming yourself for. Sometimes I feel like, I get upset at myself and I'm like, you should have been, studying more at this time, or you should have been doing this at this time, making videos at this time, and you didn't do it. But I learned that things happen when they're supposed to happen. So if you're not doing it right now, your attention is probably elsewhere where it needs to be at the time. So that's the message for you. Like, forgive yourself. Whatever you did, whatever you allowed to happen, or whatever you did not do, forgive yourself, because that's just how it was supposed to play out anyway. And you still have time to get where you're trying to go. You have time to get started, but it will consist of something coming to an end. You know what it is better than anybody else. So forgive yourself, forgive whoever, and that will allow you to be on a plane to where you can be the priestess, to be able to truly manifest the things that are supposed to be for you. Let them come in for you. And finally, we end off with the Swan Animal Spirit card. And the Swan is, the message with it is pretty much saying that it's time, this is a time for you to be introspective. You need to go within. A piece of your inner soul is calling for you to go within and to listen. There's something there. There's a message for you that is waiting to be given to you, whether it's in a vision, whether you can hear it, whatever it is, it's saying to take time to be by yourself so you can be able to go within and get the message that you need. I'm pretty sure it's some type of guidance on how to handle the situation that is needed to come to an end. But for other people, this could be something along the lines of what I literally just experienced in the past few days, needing to go within myself and needing to connect with my inner self, and I've been able to do that. And I've gotten mind-boggling revelations. So I definitely feel like you have to know to go within, to sit with self, to connect with your higher self, because that's who's guiding you overall. That's who's making you move the way you move. They're trying to make sure you go the path you're supposed to go down. So again, take some time, be by yourself. If you don't feel creative right now, if you don't feel very peaceful right now, you feel more agitated and feel like it don't take much to piss you off right now, you really need to take some time to yourself, go within, because there's something there that you need to hear or that you need to see. So do it.